in this video, I'm going to share with you some key commands, some shortcuts it's necessary to know that will boost your productivity. For me, I'm all about efficiency. I'm all about productivity and will get your editing work done in a short period without doing everything manual. So stick around, guys. Hope you guys learn some good stuff here. We're gonna cover some key commands and some shortcuts for Final Cut Pro. Feel free to grab a notepad or something so you can write it down. The most important thing is you can practice a few times and it will become second nature. So the first key command, a lot of you guys probably already know, it's Cmd N, very basic. Create a new project and you can name it and click OK. Number two is gonna be a marker. By clicking M on your timeline, you can create these markers. A few scenarios you can use these. First one, let's say you're editing, suddenly you got a phone call and you have to go out and come back in a bit. We can create these markers. When you come back, you can pick up where you left. So the second scenario I would use them is, let's say I'm doing an interview editing, something important comes up they're talking about, and then I'll definitely drop a marker and you can double click it and you can actually change the color and you can actually rename your clips. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. So number three is gonna be quickly go to the beginning of your clip or at the end of your clip. For example, I'm editing this clip and I want to go to the beginning of the clip, and then by clicking up arrow, it will go to the beginning, and by clicking the down arrow, it will go to the end of that specific clip. Next one is convenient for editing your footage, especially have a lot of cuts. Let's say I am editing this little clip. The first 5 seconds I don't like and I want it to start right here. By clicking option square bracket, I can just cut the first 5 seconds strictly start right here. And let's say I'm editing towards the end and all these stuff I don't want, I want it to end right here. By clicking option right square bracket, I can cut the parts I don't want and just end it right there. So the next one I'm gonna show you, you're gonna use the arrow keys. If I want to go left one frame, you can simply just click on left arrow like that. This is going one frame. By going right arrow, I'm going right one frame. However, if you hold shift and click on right, that's jumping 10 frames. Every time it's a 10 frame jump. If I click on shift and left arrow, it's going left 10 frames. So this is kind of like a pinpoint a specific spot you want to stop on. Let's say I'm right here and I want to go right here quickly. I could go grab my mouse and click it or drag it here. You see it's already a few seconds. However, if I click on shift right, 1, 2, 3, done. I can just cut it right there. The next one is the one I use like majority times. Let's say this is my whole project, right? And I want to edit this part, specifically that little part. So by clicking command plus, I can zoom in very precisely. I can zoom in and then I can do whatever I want to do. And if I want to zoom out, by clicking command minus, it will zoom out. Okay, another little trick here you can do is I'm all the way zoomed in, right? So by clicking shift Z, so I quickly zoomed out, not only zoomed out, and the whole project is gonna fit in your screen. I use this a lot of times. I'm all the way in. Instead of clicking command minus so many times to zoom out, I can just simply click on shift Z and to fit the whole project in my screen. Next one I use a lot as well. Let's say I don't have this soundtrack and I want to make a copy of this. So the simple way to do it is by clicking option and then drag this, whatever you want to make a copy of. Hold option and drag this. It'll make a copy. Same as anything else. Let's say you have a picture, you have a title, anything, you can just click option and drag, you make a copy. Anything. It could be picture, it could be another whole clip you want to make a copy of. It's gonna save you from going to editing, copy and paste. It just like makes your life easier. One I'm gonna show you is quite convenient as well. Let's say I hold option and made a copy here. I have two of them. right? I want to temporarily disable one of them so I can hear the difference. So the way to do it, I normally do is just by clicking V, you're going to disable that specific clip, either audio or video clip or picture. You can just disable it and hear the difference, and disable this and hear this one so you can know the difference. Same as my color grading, for example, I can hold Option, drag, create a copy of it, okay, and then I can disable the top one to see the first one first, and disable the bottom and re-enable the top one. Okay, next one. This one, I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it. Let's say right here I want to insert a title. Instead of going to my title and go to titles and drag this basic here, the quick way to do it is by clicking Ctrl T. It will quickly insert a basic title for you, and you can actually pick whatever is your default title. Let's say I want to make this basic lower third my basic title. I just right click on it and make default title. So next time when I click Ctrl T, it will automatically insert this lower third. Number 9, let's say this clip, I want to speed up the second half of this clip. So the way to do it is by Shift B. See, it's not a cut yet. It's just a different speed options. This part of this clip, I can simply click on fast ×2, 4, 8, or just drag it until the speed is comfortable with you. Let's say I did a whole bunch of them. I suddenly messed up one of them. By clicking Option N, it will bring it back to normal, which is 100%. So that is what I use majority time for my speed ramp or any clips you want to change the speed. Okay, let me display to you one more time. Shift B. Okay, I want to speed up this clip, the beginning of this clip, and I'll look at it. If I messed it up a little bit, I can click Shift N, it will go back to normal. So this one, it's gonna help you to quickly cut a specific spot of your clip. So the traditional way to do it is by clicking B, and you're gonna bring up the blade tool and then just can cut the spots that you wanna cut. The way I do it is I want to go to that specific spot. Let's say this is my breath. I wanna fix this part, I wanna cut it. What I wanna do is I want to select that and Command B to cut it, and come here, Command B, done. You can always use different combination. I can Command B and I can click Option bracket and just to trim it. Next one, this is gonna help you to clear up some space. As you can see right now, I just opened up this audio and video effects. If I want to tweak this scale and I want to close it, so this is my inspector window, I can click Command 4 to hide it and bring it back by click again, Command 4, and tweak whatever you want. When you're done, hide it. You're gonna clear up more space to see the main window. Audio and video effects is Command 5. So I use this a lot of times. I suddenly want to drop a compressor. I can quickly click Command 5, search compressor and drag, and after you drag it and close it. So this window right here is Control Command 1, okay, or Command Control 1 is to close it and bring it back. Quite easy. So the quickly to bring all of them back is Control Command 1, Command 4, Command 5. And when I'm done. It's just that easy. After that, let's say I'm color grading right now. By clicking Command 6, I can quickly bring up my color board. Let's say I want to fix the exposure or midtones or saturation. And when I'm done, bring it back to Inspector and Command 4, close it. Command 7 is going to bring up your video scope window. You can always change it to waveform, histogram, and whatever you feel comfortable with. I normally use Luma, especially when I'm color grading. I use Command 6 and 7 a lot of times. So exposure, I can fix the exposure like that. And then when I'm done, close it. And this one, I go back and I can close it by Command 4. Next one, the quick way to compound clip, okay? Let's say these two audio clips, let's say these 3 audio clips, I like the way they are, everything's perfect. The quick way to do it is by clicking Option G. I can quickly create a compound clip. So this will clear up your timeline a little bit, especially when you have a lot of, like this example right here. I have all these images dropped in, so I can select them. Option G, create another compound clip, and now everything fit into one clip. Let's say you want to tweak around with this compound clip. All you need to do is double click it, and you can actually go in here and to tweak whatever you want to tweak, and click this to go back to your timeline. This one, I used it right here, actually, you can say. You're gonna use this on your video or audio or any automation a lot. The way to drop a keyframe here is Option left click. So I can create all these dots. So let's say I want the music to start around -34 and then slowly come up to -13. And I want to drop down to around 27, and I want to come back to -4. So to quickly drop this keyframe is Option left click, okay? So this one is pretty useful. So let's say I have two clips. One of them I have some effects. I want to quickly paste it to the other clip, which I don't have any effects here. So the way to do it is click this clip. By clicking Option Command C, I'm gonna copy the attributes on this clip. So whatever I have here, the effects, whatever I have here, I'll be able to copy them and click this destination clip and click Option Command V. It will automatically paste whatever you copied from this clip into this clip. Another little point here I want to mention is, let's say I already have my EQ. I only want to copy the compressor and a limiter from this clip into this clip. The way to do it is still the same. Command Option C is to copy the attributes, is exactly the same. But here, instead of clicking Option Command V, we're gonna click Shift Command V. So we're gonna open up this paste attributes window, and because I already have channel EQ on this clip, so I'm only gonna copy the compressor and the limiter into this clip. So I paste, as you can see, I already had the channel EQ and just pasted this new compressor and limiter from this clip into this clip. Let's say I want to copy the color grading from my adjustment layer into my clip. The way to do it, here is another practical example, is Option Command C. Again, I'm copying whatever attributes is on this clip. I can either click Command Option V by paste exactly the same attributes on this clip, or I can Shift Command V to bring up this window again. If you have other position, rotation, and all that, you will see they will automatically select that for you. And it's up to you to deselect a few of them or select the one you want to paste exactly. That's it, guys. Those are my must-know shortcuts or key commands for Final Cut Pro. If you have any questions or comments or any observations, definitely comment below. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so next time when I release something, you won't miss out. All right, guys, Tutorial sign out. Thank you for watching this. Go crush your day. Take care.